Starting with the queen's pawn can feel a little different, but is just as strong as the king's pawn, controlling the center with an active knight. Controlling the center and leaving space for the knight to develop behind this pawn. Black opens up a line for the dark-squared bishop and prepares to castle quickly. While preparing to push a pawn to the center, white develops toward the center. This takes space in the center, attacks a white pawn, and helps control the center, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Bishop b4 develops the bishop and pins the c3 knight. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recapturing with the pawn here keeps the center healthy and stable. White develops the bishop and supports the center. This threatens to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. The knight is now adequately defended, developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. This kicks a bishop. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. This forces the opponent to isolate a pawn. A clear recapture. This threatens to win a bishop by eventually trapping a piece. This threatens to win material by trapping a piece. This stops the opponent from being able to win material by trapping a piece. That pawn was free for the taking. This move steps the pawn out of danger and keeps material balanced. By stacking pieces, white improves coordination, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. This is an equal trade. Black's recapture simultaneously activates another piece. This permits the opponent to force doubling of pawns. The best option was to develop further. This forces the opponent to double pawns. A clear recapture. This defends the attacked pawn. A solid choice. Only one good move here, and you spotted it. This takes an open file, a common method for activating a rook. A new attacker joins the pressure on the pawn. Very strong play. One of the best moves. That's fine. Both kings are castled and ready for the middle game. This is a fair move. This is not the right idea. This is an equal trade. A clear recapture. This move steps the pawn out of danger and keeps material balance. This calmly removes the knight from an immediate threat. This calmly removes the pawn from an immediate threat. A solid choice. Right on target. A strong pawn push that confronts the center directly. This strikes at the center with a pawn, trying to gain space. This misses an opportunity to capture a free pawn. Great find. This was the only move that works. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is an equal trade. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. After all captures, this is an equal trade. A straightforward recapture. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. Very strong play. This evades the check from the rook. One of the best moves. That's fine. This move steps the rook out of danger and keeps material balance. Only one good move here, and you spotted it. That pawn was free for the taking. Great find. This was the only move that works. By moving to the 7th rank, the rook becomes active and hard to ignore. The knight now occupies a secure outpost. That knight capture will win material after all trades are complete. A clear recapture. A straightforward recapture. A strong choice. This misses a better way to evade the check from the opposing rook. Only one good move here, and you spotted it. This steps away from the checking rook, pushing a passed pawn. There were worse moves, but also something much better. The best option was to use a rook to support a passed pawn. White was better off, but now their position is winning. This missed an opportunity to punish a mistake. This is the strongest option. White reinforces the passed pawn. Right on target. An active king is critical in the endgame, and getting it off of the back rank is the first step. The threat on the pawn becomes more serious with this move. This moves the rook to safety. The game was close to equal, but now black is in a losing position. This evades the check from the rook. A strong choice. This steps away from the checking rook. This is a fair move. This misses a better way to evade the check from the opposing rook. This allows the opponent to push a passed pawn. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. This is the strongest option. This calmly removes the rook from an immediate threat. Right on target. A strong choice. This calmly removes the rook from an immediate threat. This avoids clear danger. This is the strongest option. This calmly removes the rook from an immediate threat. Black eliminates the white's passed pawn, removing a future threat. This offers an equal trade of pieces. This calmly removes the rook from an immediate threat. This steps away from the checking rook. A solid choice. That was a free pawn. Right on target. That pawn was free for the taking. A strong choice. This calmly removes the rook from an immediate threat. Very strong play. One of the best moves. This calmly removes the pawn from an immediate threat. A solid choice. Very strong play. This steps away from the checking rook. This is the strongest option, pushing a passed pawn. This stops the opponent from being able to push a passed pawn. One of the best moves.